And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. So a moment now to see the story for De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's Oklahoma City. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Down low, here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Again, Oklahoma City.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Has to be Biyombo. The wide open look here for Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Wallace finds Williams. Trains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points. In fourth, the Spurs.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
Now here's Paul. His last outing, he had 8 points. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Barnes. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hall. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And how can you stop that? Paul is just talented at finding ways to bury difficult shots.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 31 points in the win against Atlanta.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Biyombo down low. He's against Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
That one goes. Count it. Fox has got 6.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Spurs. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Jeremy Sohan comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Castle is subbed in for Paul. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Chet Holmgren comes in for Dort. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Here's Castle. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Castle. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Caruso with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The kick out to Williams. As he pulls it in. And here is Vassell. Here's Castle. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Holmgren, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Thunder leading by 6. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Williams passes to Joe. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Champagne to the right side. Here's Sohan. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Over Barnes. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, you don't see Caruso take these shots much, but that doesn't mean he'll pass on the chance to score.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Inside, it's Joe on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Castle. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Sohan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And it's blocked. Spurs trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Holmgren. Short screen on Paul. Here's Wallace. And he banks in the layup. Wallace has got his first points of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Clock at 6. Barnes outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Williams. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Here's Barnes. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Vassell wide open. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. That one goes in. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Biyombo with it. Dort covering. Biyombo kicks to Paul. Over Wallace. The Thunder pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Fox. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And Hopstep Horace says, Ernie is the best host out there. What's it like sharing a set with him? I promise, fellas, I didn't write that.
Hold up, Ernie. Don't you have a cousin named Horace?
Yep, and we met him down here a couple years ago. I remember him.
I can neither confirm nor deny I have a cousin named Horace, and he may or may not know how to hop step. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here is Paul. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Paul, and it's Biyombo at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here's Fox, trailing by 5. The shot's good. Fox has got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Spurs.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
It's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Vassell right side. Paul with the screen for Vassell. A pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Paul with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Drops in the tray. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Vassell. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Number 1, the Thunder.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Paul. The kick out to Fox. Now here's Biyombo. Nothing on the board. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. The Thunder leading by 3. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fox against Wallace. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Biyombo with the block. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul kicks to Fox. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's up a 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And Castle is subbed in for Paul. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Chet Holmgren comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. Will it go? Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Here's Williams. 6 points for him, and he comes up with the deuce.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Bassey. Johnson outside. That one misses. Excellent D there from Williams.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Castle. 8 points for him. They set the pick to the paint, and he jams it with authority.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Floats it up for Holmgren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the four-man position. Now here's Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Here's Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Zoham the pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. Castle misses. The Thunder leading by 10. Caruso looking for an opening. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Castle. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Castle. Here's Bassey. He's guarded by Williams. Bassey, the pass to Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's the strength of Johnson. This guy is very well put together.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Castle. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Then one on Castle.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Biyombo. Going inside, and the shot goes in.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside, and stolen by Biyombo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Barnes, who's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Spurs on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Vassell kicks to Fox. Cranes the three-pointer.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Wallace. Hartenstein with it. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Down low. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Wallace outside. Barnes against Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Barnes. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
.124 left in the fourth quarter. Fox deciding where to go with it. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range.
Time to take over. Paul senses this game is hanging in the balance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Biombo with the block. And it's Vassell in the corner. To the paint. Paul can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Torch gets it to go.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
San Antonio calls timeout. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
There's 37 seconds left in the game. And they pick up 2.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.